Good day everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the conducting labor market analysis for training curriculum development in assessment in learning too. So first, before we proceed to our discussion, we must to introduce first the objectives. First, identify key sources and method for conducting effective labor market analysis. Analyze labor market data to identify skills gaps and future employment trends. And last is develop a training curriculum that directly address identified labor market needs. So sa introduction, conducting a labor market analysis for curriculum development is a crucial process that involves researching and analyzing current and future job market trends to ensure that educational programs are relevant, in demand, and prepare students for successful careers. This analysis helps align education program with the needs of employers and the evolving demands of the workplace. And here's the importance of labor market analysis. Why is the labor market analysis crucial for the curriculum development? Now here's the list kung bakit very crucial ang curriculum development ng labor market analysis. First, we have here the relevance and employability. A curriculum that is aligned with current and future labor market trends is more likely to be relevant to student, career aspirant, and prepare them for the jobs. Kung halimbawa po, ang qualification ng student is about cookery, now dapat align din yung future jobs niya. Then, next is return on investment. Educational institution need to demonstrate the value of their programs to students, parents, and stakeholders. Institutional reputation. Educational institutions that produce graduates who are highly sought after by employers gain a reputation for excellence and attract more students. And strategic planning. Labor market analysis provides data-driven insights that inform strategic planning decisions such as allocating resources to high-demand programs, developing new programs to address emerging skill gaps, and partnering with industry leaders to provide the relevant training opportunities. Then, of course, we have the impact of a mismatched curriculum on learners and employers. First, underemployment. Graduates may find themselves in jobs don't fully utilize their skills, knowledge, leading frustration and sense of being underutilized. Now, na-observe po natin itong underemployment. Although nakapagtapos, but sa kulang ng opportunities, hindi nagagamit yung napag-aralan ng student in their present job. Next is skill degradation. Without the opportunity to apply their knowledge in a relevant work setting, learner can lose their skill over time. Now, yun nga po, kung di align yung skills sa present work nila, maaaring makalimutan nila yung qualification or skills nila, yung align sa future jobs nila. Then, job insecurity. A mismatched curriculum can contribute to job insecurity as graduates may be less competitive in job market and more likely to be laid off during economic downturns. Loss of motivation and confidence. A mismatch between education and the workplace can lead to lost motivation and confidence in learner. Next is impact to employers. Reduce productivity. When employees are overqualified or underqualified for their jobs, it can lead to reduced productivity. Next is increased training cost. Employers may need to invest additional resources in training programs to bridge the skills gap between what employees learn in school and what they need to know for the job. Then talent storage. A mismatched curriculum can contribute to talent storage in certain industries as employers struggle to find qualified candidates with the skill they need. Then last is higher turnover rates. Employees who are underutilized or feel like their skills are not being valued are more likely to leave their jobs. Now, here's the importance of understanding the data. Here's the following. First, we have here the identifying skill gaps, analyzing employment trends, identifying emerging technologies and skills, analyzing salary data, and last is finding the right data. Government sources like Bureau of Labor Statistics provides comprehensive data on employment, wage, and industry trends. And last is National Skills Registry, a researchable database of skills and qualification often used for workplace planning and development. Then that's all. Sir, guys, thank you. Now we move to the presentation of Mr. Carlo. Pwede mo maganda, i-cut na lang Carlo?
Sige na. End ko na to.
Wait lang. Hindi na, continue na natin. I mean yung... Wait lang. 11% na.
Palubat na.
Naghahang. Okay, Carla. Take charge.
Good morning, everyone. I will discuss the using data to align training with industry demand. Before we proceed, our objectives is at the end of the lesson, the students should be able to identify and demand skill and knowledge by analyzing labor market data, job posting, skills gap reports, create a system for tracking and analyzing graduate employment and job performance data, demonstrate a commitment to continuous improvement in training programs. Using data to align training with industry demand refers to a strategy where educational institutions and training programs leverage data to better understand current and future industry needs. Training needs. To align training with industry needs, start by identifying the skills that are become essential in your sector. This involves analyzing market trends, understanding technological advancement, and predicting future industry requirements. Learning methods. With the right training needs identified, you must choose effective learning methods. Traditional classroom session may not always be the best fit in today's digital world. Consider incorporating online courses, virtual simulation, and interactive webinar that are flexible and cater to different learning style. For the learning methods, ngayon po is nauso na po yung Google Meet para kahit saan po pwedeng
Mas flexible na.
Mas flexible na kahit saan pwedeng, for example, magdi-discuss or may mga meeting na malalayo. Continuous learning. Embrace a culture of continuous learning within your organization. Encourage your employees to seek out new knowledge and stay informed about industry changes. This can be facilitated through regular training update, subscription to relevant publication, and incentivizing professional development. Feedback loop. Implementing a robust feedback loop is crucial for aligning training with industry need. Solicit feedback from employees about the effectiveness of training programs and their relevance to their roles. Engage with clients and industry peers to understand the skill they value most. From measuring impact, implementing a robust feedback loop is crucial for Implementing a robust feedback loop is crucial for aligning training with industry needs. Next nga, Mark. Yan, dyan na. Measuring impact. To ensure that your training is truly aligned with industry need, measure its impact on both employee performance and business outcomes. Establish key performance indicators related to training such as skill, proficiency level, the application of new knowledge in projects, and improvements in productivity or innovation. Strategic alignment. Aligning training with industry need requires strategic thinking. Integrate your training programs with your business long-term goals and ensure that they support your overall mission and vision by connecting employee development with your company's strategic direction. You create a workforce that is not only skilled but also deeply engaged with your business objectives. Thank you po, that's all.